Hi, Chandler Vessels for ETSN here with Whitehouse head coach Adam Cook. After his team's 27-23 victory over Lindale, they needed a last-minute drive to pull that one out. Just, Coach, what were your general thoughts about today's game?
Just a great finish. Very excited about the way that we were able to go down and score there. At the very end to get the win. We were playing with a lot of injuries on defense, having to move some people around, put some people at free safety that hadn't played there before, and but just loved the way that our guys fought, continued to believe, and even though we had some penalties and some setbacks in offense, had some opportunities early that we didn't take advantage of. Boy, to see them go down there on that last drive, like you said, and win the game was pretty huge for us. So very excited about the way these guys, and very honored to get to coach these guys.
Flint Harrington came in on that last drive for you after the injury to Jake Clemens, and really had an amazing last drive. I don't know if he threw an incompletion on that last drive. What did you think about his play, especially having to come in under those circumstances?
Yeah, Flint did a great job. Had absolutely no doubt that Flint would do that well. Because watching him in practice, working with him each and every day, he came in the Nacogdoches game and led us on a scoring drive in that game. Jake was having some issues over here where he actually was getting worked on over on the sideline. I didn't even realize it. I hollered out, "Hey, Flint, come on, get in here," and he leads us down there on a drive. And so I knew, no doubt that he was going to, come in here and do that. I loved the way that his teammates rallied around him. I mean, they were the excitement that they had whenever he was getting in the game, and just to see his emotions over there afterward is pretty exciting. You love winning games by huge margins and all, and but man, to win one like that, where the kids, have to fight back. They believe in each other. They're facing some adversity. As you mentioned, you're putting a kid in there who hadn't been in playing, been the backup, and to see them go over there and do what they can do and lead us in a winning drive is pretty awesome, pretty special.
You mentioned the defense being kind of banged up tonight, but I really thought they played pretty well considering they had a couple of defensive touchdowns, a lot of turnovers. Just can you talk a little bit about their play tonight?
Yeah, defense played great. They played really well. I know late in the game we got into some issues with some coverages and couldn't get real. Couldn't do a whole lot. We were kind of limited there when we had to put some people around. So that's what I was alluding to as far as the secondary coverage. But other than that, defense played lights out, played great. Like you said, 2 defensive scores for us to get the big play right here at the very end, to get the ball back so that we can, get in a victory formation was huge. And our coaching staff, Coach Gold, defensive coaches do a great job of preparing those guys and putting and running the game plan on what they had. And they played, great. There were a couple times there where we, let the running back get loose on a couple of routes and some of our man coverages and all. The pass interference calls that hurt us later on in that game, but overall a great effort despite those injuries late in the game.
Yeah, you guys will be in the playoffs next week. I know this game was big as far as determining who makes it out of the district, but do you know who you're going to play now, and what are you looking forward to next week in the playoffs?
Yeah, not sure. I'm not exactly sure what happened in the Jacksonville game. Don't know how that one came out. At one point, last I'd heard, they were up on Nacogdoches. If they beat Nacogdoches, then we would be playing A&M Consolidated. I'm not sure. Hadn't talked with Coach Fedora yet about all the particulars on that. So that's who we'll play. We know that district is tough, very good district. It's been a tight race with College Station winning it. Temple, I think, was the second team, and then A&M Consolidated, I want to say, was the third team out of that. And so we know that it's going to be a good game. We're just excited to get into the playoffs, and this was a good win for us to have in the way, like I said, that we were able to win that right there. Is going to be great momentum for us going into next week for practices and get ready for playoffs.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
All right, brother. Thank you, Chandler. Appreciate you guys.